Hi everyone, Emma here. So today is day 18 of the 30-day challenge. So we're really coming along and having some fun and telling stories. So let's take a look. Ta-da! Ooh. Oh, there's two pairs. So you know what? I did say in my last video that I have taken out some of the stuff from the challenge. Like, I prepare them ahead of time and then taken some out. And I'll tell you, I did that because some of them were so simple. So I'm revisiting the leaf earring, and then we'll do the other one. And let me just, my camera just. So if you didn't check out, I guess by this time I'll have done the draw. So I was going to say go check the other video for the giveaway, but I probably have done it already. This is really lovely. I forgot. It's not my fault. I forgot. These are pretty. So we're doing the leaf. And somebody called these, Faye called from Georgia, called these skeleton leaves, which is exactly what they look like. Anyway, beautiful flower bead. And then these orange beads that I thought were missing. And if you watched yesterday's video, I did find them. I had them organized. So organized I couldn't find them myself. So let me start by, we'll bend this around. I had a marker and I don't know where I put it. I'm still looking. You know what? I moved it somewhere else. So let's try. I've got a little one of these awls. So we're just going to bend it around. These are pretty soft, so they bend really easy. Look at that. So we're good. And we've got a head pin, a bead, and the flower. So let's start with, I think we need another piece of wire on this one. I might have one that's cut already. So let me see. I do have a piece that's cut here. Sometimes I save them. I'm not sure why, but don't ask. It's a hoarding thing. So just put this bead on there if I can find the hole. So this was flipped the other way so you couldn't see the, look there. Does that look amazing or what? Okay, so that's on there. Now we're gonna cut this, and you know why there's only one? Because I probably used the other piece. So let's clip this. Like that. And the round nose pliers to make a loop. I think there's probably too much here. Yeah. Because we're going to put the bead on the other piece that attaches. And I think the reason I did that was I wanted the flower and the leaf to dangle equally, but if I attached the bead and then attach this to the earring, it would stick out sideways. So there. And then just do a little tweaking there. We'll open that. Or no, we don't have to open it. We'll leave it closed because we are going to hook the other one onto it. That's going to have the bead. So like that. This one here. So this may not be long enough. Looking at it now. Let's see what we got going on. So there's one loop. Let's open that up. Put this on. put the leaf on. So make sure you decide where your front is. So the flower goes on first. The leaf with the curled edge goes on that way. Like that. And you close that. Make sure it's all the way closed. Then put your bead on. Like that. And make sure this is turned the correct way again. So now, because the earring wire goes from top to bottom, you want to make sure this one goes sideways to the orientation of how your stuff is hanging. So let's bring this, so this is the front. So now we want to go side to side. I know it's a lot of information, but if you're not aware, then I'm going to cut some of this off. You know, I've been sticking, look, I've got glue on my, I was gluing some stuff, and I left a bit of glue there, and it was still wet, so I thought, oh, I'll use it on the next one. No, I'll use it on my hands. This is still too long, and it's now I'm sticking to the tools. So let's cut a little more off. This should do it. There. And like that. And I wasn't paying attention, so I need to make sure this is oriented to the front here, like this. So we're gonna have to turn this. Let me. So I'm gonna hang on to this one. Oops. So I'm gonna hang on to the bottom of where the bead is, this way, these tools. So I want that, this is going top to bottom. I need to turn this, let me get my other pliers here. Turn this sideways like that. And we'll just open that a bit. Put the ear wire, again, I'm going to make sure the ear wire is on the correct orientation. I didn't realize it was open. Not a big deal. We'll just close that up. So let's close these like that, and then just make sure this one's, open this here and close this. There. And yeah, so these are really pretty. I love these flowers. I have a bunch of different colors. So there's that set. So let's see what we have for the second set of earrings. So yeah, I thought, you know, it was a bit simple, so I thought maybe we needed to add something. Oh, there's wire. Who put that there? Oh, I used wire instead. I kind of wanted to do wire wrapping, so I decided to use actual wire. And I don't know if this is, there we go, like that. So there's a lotus flower, Swarovski crystal, Swarovski pearl, and one of these beautiful laser etched what do they call these, daggers. That's pretty. So yeah, let's make that. I'm just gonna, these are kind of bent funky, so I'm just getting it organized here. Okay, put that there. So let's start with the wire. Okay, I did them separate and then hooked them together. Oh, I see why I did that. I have to figure out why I did it. Because these here daggers, the way they they hang, you have to put the wire on both sides. So just put it in a bit and then grab both sides together like that. And I think I probably did something like this. No, that's messy. Let's cut that off. I don't like that. You're not going to believe this. My tool is glued to my light. It got stuck. I thought I was going to have to break it. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's try this again. So, go in here and we'll fold this up. Looks like I had both pieces folded. Doesn't make much sense, but that and then go like this. Don't need a whole lot of a wrap, so we want it to equal the same. I think I only did 2 wraps. Let me see if I can get these guys together here. And straighten that out. I'm going to cut that little piece here. Flip these over. There. And there. Get my pearl. Okay, so now this one. I don't do these enough to remember all the processes. Okay, so let's start by going 90 degrees. So you're leaving a bit of a space here to do the wrap. Then take your round nose, create your loop, and turn your tool and go back, and now add your wrap. Yeah. I think I only did 2 on the other, but nobody will know. You know what? That's like 4, so let me fix that. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's get this. Careful not to scratch your pearl. I'm going to tuck this little guy in. I am going to get my, hold on to my pliers here, like that. See if I can tuck that in. And don't want to scratch my, here, let's do this. There. Straighten this out a bit. It came out a bit. There. Okay. I don't know. I think I did. Yeah, I used a head pin to create that. It's did I use this one? Yeah, I did. You can kind of tell the way it's, maybe not. Let's do the lotus flower, and then whatever we cut off we'll use for the bicone, because I don't think we need that much. So probably too big here. Yeah, look, there's a whole lot left over. And get my round nose pliers. And I think we need to cut some of that off. There. So we can attach this one. Let me make sure it's nice and closed up well. Open this guy. Put that on. There. That one. So now we have enough to put the bicone on. Like this. I'm going to attach this one. I don't know if it really matters which way I attach this one. So I mentioned that this was simple at the beginning, and I'm looking at it now going, a little more involved than I thought. But I think that's just, you know, how comfortable are you with doing wraps? I absolutely love, love, love the idea of doing wraps, but I totally am not good at it. Part of it is my hands. And I mean, it depends on your tools too. So I've gotten a lot of really good suggestions from subscribers about getting certain, you know, getting some practice wire from the hardware store. And they even sent me a screenshot so I know what to look for. I'm going to cut a piece of this off and put it there. And then practicing with that. But my problem is my hands. I've had hand surgery and it's just not. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think it matters this one, which way we go. Ooh, these are really hard head pins. And I still have way too much. You know, it's funny, I bought a looper, and I don't know why, in my head, I was like, what happened? Did that break? No, it must have just slipped out of my hand. I bought a, what do they call them? Instant loopers. I think I put mine away. But I bought the 3mm one. Don't ask me why. I should have bought the smallest one or the middle one. Usually I'm better with stuff like picking stuff. And yeah, I didn't get the right one. But anyway, I love beaded chain. And I did a whole bunch of it early on. Let me just open that. Get that on there. I'm going to use the proper tools here. You know what? It's this head pin is like incredibly hard. I had them all organized by length and color and what they were and stuff like that, how thick they were, how hard they were. And I would forget to use them. So finally I was like, you know what? I put them in little containers like this, and I have them close by so I can use them. So I don't know which are which. Like these are nice and soft. These are hard, I think. But anyway, that's there. So let's see. Yeah, that turned out nice. So let's take a look at these two. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this glue. Just everything's sticking to it. These are so pretty. Oh, wow. And then some leaves and flowers. So bonus, 2 pairs today. Take care, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for day 19. Take care, everybody. Bye.